Welcome back. I'm Wowzery. This is Ultimate Admiral's Dreadnoughts, and today I'm going to do another custom battle, create another historical ship, hopefully, the Nagato, Japanese battleship of designed 1919. I'm going to go with Japan about 1922 or so, 23. Big against the U.S. I'm going to bring the range down just to see if we can actually get a battle where the enemy doesn't go running away. And going to do both ships of the class against two computer-generated American battleships. Go in here and design the ship. If you like the channel, subscribe, get notified for upcoming videos. I was just looking at the layout here and trying to think how to do the Nagato with this. Let's see what we can do. It did reach about 26.5 knots, so reach it on that. That I don't need. I'm gonna go down. It did have when done geared steam turbines. Right there, geared steam turbines. And I'm not sure about this area right here. I'm gonna ignore that. Shaft. Iron plate. Now, I know it did probably use Krupp cemented, but these other ones over here, I just don't know. Finding out good, reliable sources for armor can be difficult. If you know a source, let me know. Leave a link down in the comments for me, and I can look at that. It actually did have pretty good torpedo protection. Again, single, double, triple, it just never says. Now, it did have the all or nothing scheme for the Citadel, so I'm going to select that one. Again, powder does never say. I like TNT. I'm going to assume that it did do some sort of semi-automatic stuff. Now, it did have 21-inch torpedoes. It actually had 8 when completed. But as you can see, I can only go up to 20. Give it a range finder. Now, I don't know if they use stereoscopic, or I'm not even going to pronounce coincidence. Coincidence. Yeah, I'm terrible with stuff like that. Now, let's see. I'm going to go on ahead and see if we can create it here. Let's see. Try to create some towers here. I'm gonna need a barbette here, and unfortunately it's not going to allow me to do that for whatever reason. So I'm going to remove this tower back. Oh, get myself a funnel here. It did have 2 funnels when completed, but I don't know if I'll be able to design it with 2 here. See about getting everything else here. Twin guns. Okay, I can do that right there. And I'm going to set it back a ways just to offset the weight. So it's going to look more like Congo than Nagato. So. Now, it did also have 25.5-inch guns. And unfortunately, it doesn't do 5.5. So, flipped a coin and it became up heads, which was this one. Let's see if I can get 20 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need one more, which means I need to do a single one. We'll put it right there. And it also had 4 3.2 inch guns, so I'll give it a single barrel. Let's see, can I? Yeah, do that. That'll work. Torpedo tubes right there. Only 4. I really don't feel like putting on a deck mounted torpedo tube, so we'll actually forget about that. Now the belt, it was 12 inch to 4 inches, so I'll do it that way. Deck, I came up with 6 and 2 inches. Conning tower was actually 14.5 inches. Turret saw 14 inches. The turret top actually had about 9.5 inches, I think. Secondaries, couldn't find anything out. I'll just leave it at 6 inches right there. And doesn't look anything like Nagato, but the specs are there. It's heavier than what it would have been in real life. I think that has to do with some things I chose. But let's give it a launch here and see how it handles against two American computer designed ships. Head into battle. I should have, man, it gave names for carriers. Because I know Chitos. I think that was a World War II carrier. I think that was one of those ones that was they were a seaplane tender and then were converted to a light aircraft carrier. Oh, I've already been hit. Against, well, they've got at least 13 inch guns I'm facing off against. Let's see what they are. Kind of reminds me of a Utah layout. USS Utah, 2 up there, 3 in the back there, 10, 12 inch. I think these are 3 inch guns with 7 inch. Hey. It's gonna be a battle. Especially seeing how it looks like I'm already hit. Incoming! Well, a lot of hits with nothing. And let's increase. Oh no, they're firing over here on this guy. And got nothing. Kind of glad I went with the 6 inch guns. I'm getting nailed. It says lock says 14%. Let's see, what's my rate of fire with these? UG 0.77. They're going to put out a bigger rate, unless of course I get lucky here and get some hits. There we go. Ooh. Big hits. think I knocked out one of their guns. Let's see. It's on fire. Engine 3. Engine. Am I ever gonna identify the ship before it sinks? Port Unyo? Is that how it? Unyo is damaged. Dropping speed. Oh, here comes some more in. Let's see. Let's see. There's some more damage. That's what I like to see. 16-inch guns are wrecking havoc. That's it. Oh no, the ship down here if I want to take a look at mine. I'm gonna turn the ship here. Make sure to keep all guns and firing full broadsides. Looks like they switched targets? Yeah. They switched targets. You can tell the red line right there. Alright, 70, 75, 3/4 of the way to identifying the ship. Looks like the 6-inch guns have started firing. I find the secondary guns really worthless in this game so far. Well, this course against merchant ships and stuff like that, no, but they just don't hit anything. Kind of reminds me of World of Warships. I mean, they're drunk. But American ships are dry ships. 81%. Let's see. Oh, been hit quite a bit. Let's see. We got blinded by the gunfire. Let's see. Oh, there's some holes and other type stuff. And as we get nailed. Oh, Massachusetts, and the other one's almost. Let's see, what do we have? 13-inch guns. We got a bit bigger rate of fire. Actually, not much better than what I was expecting. 1 to 13 inches of armor. A little bit more than a little bit less than what we've got. Man, he's taking a pounding. The Colorado appears to be dead in the water. But I'm about to lose one. That is not good news. Actually, I'm gonna go back and see if I can sink this guy. Should have concentrated on him to begin with. Well, that just bounced off the armor, didn't it? Not my best battle so far here. Let's see. Still nothing. Let's see what I'm saying. Should get a good hit probability, 31% there. I got torpedoes. Oh, I just got nailed. Speed it up a little bit more. Let's see what happens. Chitosi is not doing too well. Secondary gun destroyed. That was one thing historically, Nagato did have kind of thin armor. I'm just getting nailed. Maybe I knocked out a gun, but I hadn't. Oh no, I did one on this one. Kind of interesting there. If you take a look, you can see the... Are they going through the... Kind of interesting. I'm not sure you can see that. It almost looks like they're going through the hull. Oh, Colorado's okay, down to 1-on-1. And I'm retreating, of course, because I got the AI on. And AI loves to retreat. The moment you have a little bit of damage. Let's see. Detected enemy. Huh, the torpedo missed. They can't even hit with a torpedo. Let's see, I'm doing 14 knots. They're doing 14 knots. Oh, I'm down to 13. 2. Speed it up again. See if we can. Main gun damaged. Ooh, it's actually turning. Surprising move by the computer. See, I've hit it a couple of times. Down 12 knots. Both down 12 knots. Both have an engine damage. They've got their 7-inch guns going. This is one of those ones in real life you'd walk away. Steady as you go. I don't think in real life the guns would actually rotate around that way. Lost my funnel. That will affect, how your speed of the ship. No, it actually has damage on it. That's new. Usually it would just gray out, and now they're adding that type of damage to it. And that's one of my 6-inch guns right there is blown out. My main guns have taken a beating. Just my ship looks more damaged than this one does. I think I'm gonna go broadside here for just a bit. See if that helps. Get my guns in the firing range. I have lost a main gun. Yeah, I've lost 2 of them. And I'm down to 9 knots. He's at 18. 14. Yeah, he's going to be able to outrun me. So, with that, I think I'll end it here, and hopefully you enjoyed the video. Come back, watch another one. If you have any ideas for ships, leave a comment. I'll do my best, see if we can design it and put it in a battle and see how it goes. But I think I'm going to call this one a draw.